What's that?
It's connecting. Hello, welcome to another edition of Capper Comparison Picks after the face-off. Sorry, I had a little technical difficulties there with the Wi-Fi, so I'm running a little late. Hey, Adolph, how are you? I told Dave I would wait for him. He had to work, so I'm going to just pretty much do like Bellator watch along just until Dave gets in, which will be, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Adolph. It just looks like it's just me and you right now. But anyway, like I was saying, BC Dave wanted to join me on this live stream, but he's got a new day jobs and he's just getting out of work 15 minutes ago. So I told him I would wait before covering the UFC Vegas 34. But so right now we're just I'm going to do kind of like a little watch along for Bellator as we wait. But if you guys want to start discussing UFC in the chat, we sure can. But I did kind of tell Dave we're going to wait. But Mark Wahlberg, you're right. Let's go. Let's go. Anyway, we just in Bellator, there was just a big victory in what's his name? Man, I'm sorry, so unprepared. Archie Colgan just beat Ben Simons, but he was a huge favorite, minus 2,300. So that's kind of expected. And right now, Big John McCarthy's talking to him. Oh, look at that! There he is. Hey, Dave, what's going on, buddy? Perfect timing. I just started the stream. I had a little bit of technical difficulties.
Lost my volume. There we go. Now I got you.
Awesome. Like I was saying, now you got reverb. Now you got to turn it down a little bit. There you go.
I got glittery hair.
Yeah, you got glittery hair. Anyway,
No, not hair.
hands. Anyway, I was saying to these guys I was going to wait for you. I was watching Bellator. You have that on the background, do you? Don't show it on TV this time. Don't even do it. Stop. I can see the corner of the screen. We're gonna get banned again or whatever they did to us. But anyway, did you get a chance to I know you worked all day, but did you get a chance to even look at the face-offs, weigh-ins, or anything like that?
Oh, of course. Of course I managed to sneak it in. Oh yeah. We got in all the weigh-ins, the face-offs. It was good.
Good to hear. Because I watched them all thoroughly. I spent a good hour looking at the recaps and of the weigh-ins and face-offs. Pretty much everyone made weight, right? Except for Calvin Gastelum had to need the box of shame, and he needed an extra hour. But anyway, let's get into this.
Not everyone made weight, just so you know.
No.
Nope.
Who else didn't?
You're gonna make me say his name?
Kakramanov.
That's
that guy.
The one. Yeah.
Yes, you're right. I forgot about that. He did. Trevin Jones looked great on that. We'll talk about that when we get to that fight. First of all, what's your thoughts on Jack and Coke?
Oh, Jack and Coke? I'm okay with Jack and Coke, but I'm more of a Smirnoff guy.
Okay. Yeah, I did earlier I had a couple of vodka drinks, but now I'm doing some just some Leinenkugel summer beer, summer shandy. It is the end of summer. So let's talk UFC now. So the curtain opener is Sasha Platnikov and Ramiz Brahimaj. These guys both made weight, looked pretty good. Platnikov is a little bit bigger with a little bit of height advantage, and he was my original pick. He's a slight underdog actually. Let me check the fresh odds right now, but I know when I made the pick earlier in the week, oh yeah, he's a plus 125 underdog. Ramiz Brahimaj is a minus 145, so I'm taking the underdog here. I already made my parlay bet. I'll show you only one person out of the whole Capper comparison show, only one, King of Crackdowns was the only one taking Brahimaj, surprisingly. I got Sasha by decision. What's your take on this fight at 170 pounds?
On this one here, I'm going to agree with you. I'm looking at Platnikov as well. I'm not fading his last loss to Impa. I mean, Impa's a rock star.
Awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And before that, he's got some decent names on his
right.
belt.
Louis Koski. Everybody was high on Louis Koski coming out of the contender. Him and his brother there, yeah. And Louis Koski is supposed to be the next hot prospect. And what happened? Ground and pound, round 3 from Sasha. He was a huge underdog too. I think it was like plus 400 or something crazy that fight. Yeah, that's awesome that we're both going with him.
And I mean, he's got the height advantage as well. The reach is the same. He's landing 4 significant strikes per minute more than Ramsey. Like there's a lot.
Right.
So I'm not gonna worry about his last loss. I think he's a good fighter. I got my money on him as well.
Great. Moving on. What's the next fight? Roosevelt Roberts, Ignacio Bahamondes. This one, I think I'm taking the underdog here. No, I'm taking the favorite. I'm taking Roosevelt Roberts here. He came in a slight bit bigger on the scale on the face-offs. Yeah. He is the favorite at minus 152 right now on my thing. Ignacio Bahamondes, I mean, he's coming off a loss to John McDessie, which
that doesn't help you.
Whereas in Roosevelt Roberts, he's coming off a bad look too. He lost to Kevin Kroom. Actually, it was overturned to a no contest because of marijuana. But Kevin Kroom
he lost that fight.
He lost it.
This is a marijuana card. Where I don't know how many.
There's like 2 fights. 2 fights that were no contested because of marijuana.
I think there's 3.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I think there's whatever. But I mean, this one is one I noticed that his loss got overturned because his opponent smoked marijuana. So this one's a little bit different. So his last win was actually a loss, or sorry, that no contest was actually a loss.
You're absolutely correct. But the thing is, Roosevelt Robert, he's 10-2. So and he should be 10-3 because of that Kevin Kroom loss. But marijuana, whatever. But he was hyped up before that, and he's been hyped up since he got into the UFC. And that's why I don't know. I just got a feeling that he's gonna bounce back. That's my opinion. And I mean, the Cappers had Ignacio Bahamondes. Edged out Roosevelt Roberts. See all that? Like all the parlay punch guys, all 3 of them. Your boy Vlad, UFC Celebrities and Classics, also taking Ignacio. But I'm taking Roosevelt Roberts here. Taking the favorite with Leighton. So who's your pick?
I'm picking Ignacio on this one as well. I got my plus money out here. He's the taller fighter, has a slight reach advantage. He's the busier guy, I find, in the ring. This is a small octagon as well. So I think you're going to be forced to kind of stand and trade. I like his volume. I like his cardio. His defense needs a little bit of work, but he's also bringing down like 100% takedown defense. So
one note I want to add, Roosevelt Roberts. If it goes to the ground, Roosevelt Roberts has way better experience on the ground in the ground game.
Guaranteed.
That's why I'm leaning, because I remember when I was researching this, I was like, Roosevelt Roberts is, I think he's a brown belt, and Ignacio Bahamondes is from Chile.
He has not gone no ground game. From Chile.
He is. He's Chilean.
No ground game.
Right. So I think that's why I'm leaning. When it's grappler versus striker, I usually go with the grappler by decision because of the control time. So hopefully, in my opinion, Roberts will take him to the ground and edge out a decision. So you're taking Bahamondes, you said?
Yeah.
For the striking? Good. I like when we disagree. Well, Ignacio does train with Yair Rodriguez. So that's a good thing, I guess.
He's a young Rodriguez kid with some stand-up, and I'm going to give him a shot.
Right. Okay. Good. Fair enough. What's next? Oh, this one. The Nightmare. William Knight taking on Fabio Sharon. Everybody was all over William Knight and still is. In the face-offs or the weigh-ins, William Knight looked pumped up. He's definitely the more solid fighter. There's no soft about him. He's you know what I'm saying? He's all good there. But the guy he's a physical trainer, so he knows how to make his body right. And he does, despite his muscle mass, he does go to decision. He lost that decision to the Korean fighter there, Dao Eun-jung. I mean, unfortunately, I'm fading him. I'm taking the underdog here, plus money. I'm taking Fabio Sharon because I like that Fabio Sharon came in and filled in for William Knight in that loss against Alonzo Menefield. And that was a short notice UFC debut. No shame in losing that. I think he came in like on 6 days, and that was his UFC debut. So he was kind of expected to lose. He does have a 3-inch reach advantage too. I don't know. Something in my gut tells me take the underdog here and I'm gonna fade William Knight. I don't know. Did you look at stats? What's your thing on this, William Knight?
I like William Knight in this one. I don't want to be a bandwagon guy, but I really do like how he looks, how he fights, he's in decent shape too, and he looks like he came ready to ready to
see the face-offs.
Yeah,
Fabio Sharon got in like fighting pose, squatted right down. And Fabio Sharon when he stood straight up, he's got a little bit of he's got where's it? Oh, he's got, like I said, he's got 3-inch reach. I think he looked bigger too, even though it says on my notes says William Knight's 3 inches taller. You know who William Knight trains with? Parker Porter.
Oh,
who's also on this card. We'll talk about him later. But that's that. I think I only got on this card, I think I got maybe 3 underdogs on the total card, just quickly glancing at it. Yeah. And he's one of them for me. Do you have any underdog picks on this card?
I got a whole bunch of underdog picks on this card. I got the first 2, first of all. But this one here, if I look at the stats, William Knight, 3.56 strikes per minute against Fabio, 1.
What's his? What are you going by, the one UFC fight?
Well, the one that he had, yeah.
Where he got submitted the first round. That's not much of a, not much to go off of. That's
exactly. But I mean, even off of his record, his record doesn't impress me either.
Well, 7-2. He comes out of this Northeast American thing. I forgot what it's called, but the regional scene up here, it's like Rhode Island, Massachusetts, that whole Connecticut.
I realize that, but if I pull up his Tapology, he's got his last loss against Alonzo. Before that, he beat Myron Dennis in the LFA. Myron Dennis is an 18-7 fighter.
Okay.
Previous to that, he beat UG, who was 3-0 in the CES 61. I don't even know what promotion that is.
CES is caged. entertainments. I don't know either. I'm just talking.
And then before that, he was in LFA. He beat Eric Murray, Eric Murray Jr., who was 5-3, and then he lost to Khmer. And then previous to that, he fought a guy who was his first fight. Before that, losing record. So this guy's been pumped up, but I don't see any.
Fought a bunch of cans. Let's look at William Knight now. Let's see who. I mean, pull him up. See who he's. Read his past opponents.
All right, so he just came off of a loss to Da Eun
Jung. Yep, yeah, awesome.
He was decent, very decent. Alexa Kemmer beat him in UFC 253, who was undefeated at the time. Cody Brundage, Contender Series, who was undefeated at the time. He beat him. He beat Rocky Edwards, which was in 2020. That kind of one of the worst promotions, CES 60.
CES, that's the same thing. What's Fabio's coming out of? Because you know why? Because your boy William Knight is also he's from Connecticut.
Yeah, and he's got a way better pedigree on his history than this other guy does.
I know.
No way. I'm not taking Fabio. I'm not going to put money on a guy named Fabio.
I'm not putting money on this fight at all. I put Fabio in a parlay, but that's about it. I'm not confident, but he's one of my underdog picks. If you're watching Bellator, Magic Mike Hamill's coming on. He's an underdog, plus 105. I got a bet on him. So we're gonna keep a peek on that out of the corner of my eye because plus money. And I did, as I was waiting for you, I went through the entire card and made a couple underdog bets and I made a couple favorite parlays.
I didn't have a chance to look at Bellator this week. I just concentrated on UFC.
I know. Did you challenge me in Tapology this week?
I hope so.
I hope so too. I did my picks. I don't know if you challenged me or not though.
I'll go back into it.
All right. As long as you do it before tomorrow. So, all right, William, you're taking William. He was a full capper consensus. I don't even got to show it. Everybody is on William Knight. That's what James Lynch, Vlad, everybody. William Knight.
I wonder why.
Because he looks like because his muscles. That's why muscles.
I did like Fabio's pose down.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I'll give you that much.
Shock the world. He's gonna shock the UFC world. All right, where are we at?
We're going to differ a lot on this card. It's going to be good.
Good. I can blow you out in Tapology. Oh, this one we're not going to differ, I'm sure. Bay Malecki, Josiane Nunez. Bay Malecki's got like 7 inches height and reach.
Yeah.
And she's an ex-model. She's gorgeous. The thing is, what I've heard though, I didn't watch any tape, but I heard this. She's slow. Even though she's a Muay Thai world champ over in where's she from? Sweden.
Yep.
I heard her punches are strong and powerful, but you can see them coming. She's very slow. And Josiane Nunez, even though she's like midget, she's quick like Speedy Gonzalez, like that little mouse. If you ever watch Looney Tunes.
Iba. Can I say that?
Andale.
I don't think I can say that these days. I'm not woke enough.
You're not what? Woke enough?
Yeah. You know what? I was thinking the exact same thing you were. This Swedish girl, she looks like she's got some actual titles behind her, like world championships.
Yeah. And I guess it's not only Muay Thai. I think she's like got some jiu-jitsu things in Sweden too. I know it's only Sweden, but still, like Scandinavian champ or something weird. I read, I think.
So this fight intrigued me a lot. So I did a deep dive. I went in and I watched every single moment of Nunez's fight history that I could find, and she's a little pit bull.
Yeah,
she is a solid. I mean, look, they're the same weight, but she's what, 6 inches taller, 7 inches taller?
7, yeah, 7 inches taller and 7 inches more reach.
And the same weight.
And if you watch the face-off, you could totally see there's
hilarious.
nothing
I'll
going
tell you
for
something.
Rosie. nothing
Every
in the
single
favor.
fight Nunes has had has been against a taller opponent who's had a longer reach, who's had way more advantages. And she seems to somehow manage to bully her way in there. Like I said, again, it's going to be a small ring. And she seems to be able to get in there, kind of grapple her way in, get the ground, and then finish, and then actually get a decent ground and pound. And that low center of gravity, I don't think Bea is going to be able to throw her around. And you're right. You say yourself, she's really slow. She's really slow.
That's
so,
but you know the
out of all the
odds
fights that I
aren't.
watched, I'm picking Nunes.
Well, that's brave. On Tapology, you are.
Yeah, on everything. I even got money on her. I
Wow,
have $50
that's
on her.
ballsy. I would have if she was like a bigger plus number. She's like plus 136 on my book. If she was maybe a plus 160, I might sprinkle. But I think Bay Malecki. This is one of my locks, in my opinion. I'm going by appearance, though. I'm totally going by appearance. I'm not nothing more. And like I said, a lot of these cappers said Bay Malecki slow. You can telegraph her punches before they come, and that's kind of scary.
And you always talk about this different stages of making up your mind. And when I first started, I was all over Bea. I thought she was gonna like hand her ass in the first round, knock her out. But then I went, this is not right. So then I started watching fight footage, and I watched probably about 4 fights from Nunes. And wow,
these are both UFC debuts for both these women, right? I know for Nunes, she's from Forza FC. That's like a Brazilian promotion. I'm not sure about Bay Malecki. I don't know who Veronica Masato is, but that's what my notes have. Only that. I don't know if. Are you looking at Tapology?
I'm just pulling them up right now. Come on. Okay, let me see. Who am I looking at here? Josiane Nunes. Let me see what she's got behind her.
She's definitely a debut.
Force FC, Katana fight, Kabita fight. She hasn't lost since 2013. You know that, right?
Yeah, she's only got 1 loss, which is surprising. But she's going against, not UFC quality fighters. Bay Malecki's only 2-0. So
we've got Bea Malecki, who started off, she lost her Ultimate Fighter Series 28 bout in 2018.
But that was considered exhibition, right?
That's right. She won in 2019 against Duda Santana, and that was on UFC ESPN.
I guess I heard Duda Santana looks just like Israel Adesanya.
No way.
That's what I heard.
Poor her. And then she's got a win over Veronica Macedo.
Yeah, she's 2-0, undefeated.
Yeah.
2-0.
Now I'm trying to think. So this is what she did, though. So her first fight was in Sweden, and she was the home favorite. She was like all the cards were in her corner, fighting somebody who was undefeated, and she actually pulled it off. Now her second fight was against a Brazilian in Brazil. Now, mind you, it wasn't the best Brazilian in Brazil, but she won that one as well.
Masato? So is that who you're talking about?
What's that?
Is it Veronica Masato?
Yeah.
Okay. And what was that? Combate or something?
No, that was a UFC fight.
Oh, very good. UFC in Brazil, huh?
In Brazil.
Whatever year that was.
2019.
2019.
2020, Saturday 3rd or Saturday, yeah.
Saturday what?
March
3rd?
14th, 2020.
March 14th. That was like right after the shutdown. Or right? No, March is when they shut down.
That's
pandemic.
just before the shutdown.
just before it.
Yeah, like
I remember March Madness, the
probably a day or two.
NCAA basketball tournament was canceled
Mhm.
like the second week of March because of, so that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just taking the bigger fighter here. It's female fight. It's really hard to choose female fights, but I might put a little sprinkle hedge bet on Josie Nunez because of the plus money and the speed. She's definitely the fighter, faster fighter, and she looks kind of like Joseph Benavidez. So
Hey, listen. If you look at both these fighters, as far as I'm concerned, Nunez looks like a fighter. Bale looks like a model.
I don't know. At the face-offs, Nunez looked kind of like that Beetlejuice guy from Howard Stern show.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, we're not here for looks. We're here for fighting.
I know, but she's just much smaller,
much uglier.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. Okay, well, what's next? Boom! Brian Kelleher taking on the much bigger Domingo Pilarte. Now, this one is a good one to discuss because Domingo Pilarte has a 10-inch reach advantage over Brian Boom Kelleher. Brian Kelleher has double-digit losses, 22-12, but 22-12, he's got over the double amount of fights over 8-2 Domingo Pilarte. And, you know, if you go by, this is one of your marijuana things. Journey Newsom beat Domingo Pilarte, turned to a no contest because he tested positive for marijuana. This is one of those fights. There's two now. Yeah, this is one. Domingo Pilarte, he lost. He lost, but then it was overturned to a no contest because of marijuana, which is, that's still, you'd think it'd be detrimental to your, you know, to fighting. You'd think, right?
You would, well, yeah, exactly what it is.
Fighting, not to capping, to fighting. But before that, he had a split decision loss to Felipe Colares. He's nothing to brag about. But the guy does have a huge reach advantage and a decent height advantage to bet to also. Brian Boom Kelleher, though, he's veteran, 22-12. He's coming off a loss to Ricky Simone. He's not doing so great in his past 5. What is he? 2-3, maybe?
Yeah, 2-3 in his last 5.
So I mean, it's not good, but I like Brian Kelleher. I'm a fan of his as a fighter.
Oh yeah.
And he's the favorite here. I got to fade this Domingo Pilarte. Recency bias is causing me to fade because he lost 2 in a row, and the last one, which was a no contest, was a bad loss. First round knockout. He got knocked out first round against Journey Newsom. Who's what? Go ahead.
I think Keller is the better rounded fighter. I think he's probably, I mean, he should be the favorite in this fight, definitely. But I think Domingo, if I'm not mistaken, this is the last fight on his contract. He loses, he's out. He wins, he gets to re-sign.
Brian Kelleher, he might lose and be out too. He's coming off loss to Ricky Simone, right?
Yeah, but Brian's an entertaining guy. He's a KO guy. He's a mixed martial arts guy. I mean, he's going to be in the standings.
Yeah, he definitely has. He's got the popularity.
Definitely. I mean, what was it? I lost money on him against Hunter. This was back like a year and a half ago.
Hunter Azur?
Yeah, that's the one. I lost money on him because of this thing. But it was a really good fight, and I kind of turned into a fan. So I think he's probably the fan favorite. I think that's why he's the. That's why
where I became a fan, he fought Cody Stamann. He lost that one too, but it was right after Cody Stamann's brother died from cancer, and the dude Brian Kelleher was all worried more about Cody Stamann's he gave him a hug and what.
Yeah, that's it exactly.
He had shown real good character in that.
I get it. He's a nice guy. And he's going to be, a guy who's going to be very popular and will keep fighting. Doesn't really have to worry about his contract. But I cannot overlook, I mean, the 10-inch reach advantage.
Yeah.
10 inches.
North. Come on.
In a small ring. And I would fade Domingo, but Domingo's quick too. Like he's not a slow guy. Like Bea, who's tall, who's going to have a huge advantage, is slow. But Domingo, he's quick.
Brian Kelleher is like one of those comes out forward aggressive, and especially first round, he's one of those first round mad aggression. He gasses a little bit as the fight goes on, but he's very aggressive. He's an aggressive fighter. He has a forward progress. So I think he's going to get on the inside of that 10-inch reach. And personally, I think he's going to bang him from the inside. That's how I see it. And so does all the cappers. Everybody's taking him. Not a soul took Domingo Plarte. Nobody.
Domingo Plarte is going to take him to the ground and submit him.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Maybe. I doubt it, though. Has he got any submission victories? In his 8 wins? He's got 8 wins, right?
Yeah.
Pull it up. Mike Hamill, this third round. Come on, buddy. I got some money on you. Magic Mike.
How much money?
He's looking
like
good.
$10. Not much, but because it's just, Bellator. Just fun money.
All right. What do you want to know?
Okay. All right. What was it? Like, Domingo Plarte, does he have submission victories? Because you're taking him by submission, and I want to see why.
2018 rear naked choke.
Against who?
Vince Morales. And Dana White's
Vince
contender
Morales
series.
is decent. Vince Morales did he win last week?
He's pretty decent. Vince
He
Morales
just had a fight like last week.
Yeah,
or
he just
2
beat
weeks ago.
Draco Rodriguez.
Yeah, that's right. I won money through Vince Morales. I picked him. Yeah, I guess that's a good one for Domingo Plarte. You might have a point. And you know what Clint said? Clint said it's awful funny that everybody usually fades Brian Kelleher, all of a sudden is now taking him. He's like, that leaves a funny feeling.
Yeah.
And you know what? He's kind of right, because every time you're always fading Brian Boom Kelleher, and you usually come out winning because he's 2-3 in his last 5. But
I've made money off his losses. I'm happy.
yeah, I might flip my pick there. I might take
I'm fading him
Domingo.
again. I'm taking lots of dogs this card. I've got a lot of underdogs. I've got we're up to 4 now.
Really? Who'd you got? Domingo Plarte, Josie Nunez, and Ignacio Bahamondes? You didn't take Ramirez.
No, I've got Blatnikov.
I've
got Bahamondes, yeah. I got Knight. I got Nunez. There's 2.
So you got.
I've got Pilarde. There's 3.
There's
So I'm
3.
up to 3 underdogs
Sorry,
right now.
3. Let's see if you're going to take the underdog in this next fight. Luis Saldana, Austin Lingo. Let me pull it up. All right, here we go. Lights out Austin Lingo, 8 and only 1 loss. He's coming off a win against Jacob Kilburn, nothing special. He fights out of Fortis MMA. A lot of Fortis MMA people on this card. Keep that in mind, because warming up for the fight, they're all back there pumping each other up. Luis Saldana, though, he's fighting at MMA Lab. I think he's not the only one. Oh, no, because Jared Cannonier's out of MMA Lab. So same thing there. They came in both with their teams. You know what I mean? They both got a couple of people on this card. Luis Saldana's on a 5-fight win streak. Most recent win was against Jordan Griffin. Unanimous decision. But Austin Lingo, his only loss, Youssef Zalal. So you can't really take you can't. That's not bad. You can't. You can't take anything negative from that. Oh, look at this. Luis Saldana trains with Mike Hamill, who right now is just about to hopefully get a decision victory in Bellator in about a minute.
Yeah, I think he's got it. From what I've seen.
I haven't really been paying attention. It's been on, but I haven't been watching it. Yeah, he's also at MMA Lab. But anyway, I'm taking the underdog here, Austin Lingo. I'm gonna check the odds out. Oh, he's still a slight underdog. I got him at plus 105 on my parlay, but right now he's a minus 105. But Luis Saldana minus 115. I got Austin Lingo. I think he's gonna win within the distance against Luis Saldana. What's your take on this? This is gonna be a good fight. What's your take?
It's gonna be a good fight. I'm picking Saldana. Just the undefeated record that he's got going into this with the 5-fight win streak, and he's just evolving. As far as the stats go, I don't think he's going to be able to knock him out. It might be a decision. Lingo's a tough guy. I get it. He's lost against Alal, and that was pretty much it. But he's kind of the. I just don't see him being able to outmatch Luis in this one. And Luis is an up-and-comer, and they're marketing him that way. And Austin's got a really bad tattoo.
I think Mike Hamill just won. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I might have just cashed in a little bit of cha-ching, a little bit. I don't know. Some people in the chat are saying Logan, 2-1 Logan. Be interesting. Then look, a couple other people, 2-1 Hamill. I didn't watch it though. But anyway, so you're gonna take the 5-fight win streak guy, Luis Saldana.
Yep. I'm taking Saldana. I've got him at TKO.
We're differing on. I think we differed on almost all of them.
I know.
Except for the first fight, Sasha Platnikov. That's the only one we haven't differed on yet. Oh, I'm going to destroy you in Tapology.
You think so? You think so, huh?
Huh?
I think it's the other way around.
Oh, we'll see. Okay, who's next? This one. I did just a show last night about it. The Cannibal, Alexandra Pantoja versus Brandon Royval. You know what? I did a Trudesno. You know the Trudesno thing that Vlad does? I picked this like a month ago. He's like, "Oh, Ranj, your pick. Pick 2 people." And I looked at I pulled up the UFC top 15, and I just happened to pick. I was like, you know what, Pantoja versus Royval. And I remember we did this, and in that Trudesno, Pantoja won the Trudesno. He you know how it works. He's like, they go clinch. Who's the better at clinch? And everybody in the chat votes, and he tallies with his little pen, and he's got his pajamas on usually because it's like 11:30 at night when he does it. Sure. Sometimes eating cookies. Okay, how about striking? Who's got striking? Come on. I love it. Nor, come on. So anyway, Nor, I'm trying to do a show. The Cannibal is the favorite here. I'm going to check out the most recent odds. Minus 178. So they didn't even budge. No, I'm using this. Brandon Royval's a plus 153. Good on whoever's taking the raw dog. Alexander Pantoja is coming off a win against Manel Cape, whatever. And he's also he's like the win-loss in his last 5.
But I mean,
I know, but Askarov,
decent.
Yeah, and Davison Figueiredo. So both those guys, top tier fighters. He beat Vlad's idol, Wilson Heiss. You know, Vlad's got a painting of Wilson Heiss in his house, hanging up in his house. Yeah. Did you?
Mike Hamill wins by unanimous decision. So cha-ching for you.
Woohoo! Awesome.
I'm thankful for one guy to fall off the fence, and then hurt himself.
I think that might have happened before.
Oh, it's happened a few times.
Man, every time I run the StreamYard, everything else just like freezes for some reason. It's like blocked off. Anyway, I won that. Good. Okay, so uh Brandon Royval, he's coming off that loss where his shoulder got popped out against what's his name? Brandon Moreno. Brandon Moreno took advantage of that. And you know what? I had money on Royval too because of he was the underdog, and it went 4 minutes and 59 seconds when the fight was called in the first round. One more second.
Yeah.
If the ref let it go just one, because he was getting ground and pounded, the ref stopped it 1 second more, and unreal. But anyway,
keep going down his lot or through his wins though.
What's that?
Keep going through his wins.
Brandon Royval.
Yeah.
Kai Kara France, Tim Elliott. That's as far as my notes take me. Who else you got?
2019 Nate Williams. Before that, 2019 Jody Sanchez. So okay, Kai France was 21-8. Flawed fighter. We've seen him lose a lot. So okay, he got the better of him. Tim Elliott was what, 10-15. Nate Williams 29-18. You want to start talking about double-digit losses? I mean, that's pretty much who he fights. Fights cans. Besides Kai.
Oh,
that was the only
Kai
one.
Kara France is good.
Yeah,
right?
That's the only one. And he's not that good. He's okay.
Yeah, I know. He's mediocre, like probably number 15 on the top 15 of flyweights. I would guess. I don't know. I don't have the thing up in front of me. Yep. Cha-ching. It went in my balance.
Sure.
Are you still using your phone?
Yeah, I have to because you got a tablet. We'll use that.
It's dead.
Well, charge it. Anyway, I'm taking Pantoja. I got him winning by decision only because I'm fading Brandon Royval because of that recency bias that I lost money on him. You know, burn me once, shame on me. Burn me twice, shame on Brandon Royval. I'm not going to make the same mistake I did. If it was somebody less than Alexander Pantoja, I would take him. But he's 23-5. He's got about double the amount of wins, almost double the amount of wins, same amount of losses. So he's got and plus he's got American Top Team.
Yep.
However, Brandon Royval's got height and reach advantage, fighting out of Factory X in Inglewood, Colorado. So he's, all the Colorado places have that high elevation, like the oxygen intake and the cardio thing. That I don't know if it's a rumor or what, but
sure.
I don't know who you got for this pick. Who are you picking for this fight?
Oh, I'm all over Pantoja on this one.
Oh, good boy.
Definitely.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, no, it's I like the record. I mean, his 2 losses are to, I think, legends. They're pretty damn friggin' good.
Yeah, definitely. Askar Askarov and Davison Figueiredo. Absolutely. Askar Askarov, do you know he was deaf? Like he could barely hear?
I thought it was in one ear, or was it both ears?
I don't know. But I guess I think he's does a lot of sign language or something. Russian sign language.
Yeah. I like the fact that he's a much more experienced fighter. He's only a couple of years older, but he's had way more bouts. I like America Top Team too. I mean, I think he's going to do well out of it. I don't see him losing this one at all, actually. He's one of my confident picks. I don't have that many locks in this one, but he's my confident pick.
Good. I like him too. You know what? I'm gonna put a little star by his name. He might be in our 3-fighter parlay since he's only one of 2 people that we're agreeing on so far. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights left to discuss. Almost done. And then you can use my phone. All right.
Yay!
So next, moving up the main card. That was the opener of the main card. Next, we have Vink Pichel. Is it Vink? Vince? I don't know. Taking on Austin Hubbard. Now, Vince Pichel, he is the much older guy. He's, I think, was he 30, 38. Austin Hubbard's 29. But at the weigh-ins, boy, you couldn't tell. I couldn't stop staring at his awesome mustache.
That's a rock star mustache, man.
Isn't it awesome? He could do the twirly curls at the end of it. I think he
Beautiful.
does. It's awesome. And he was more solid. He was definitely the bigger dude over Austin Hubbard, like his arm mass and everything. But originally, I'd take Austin Hubbard because of his youth. He's coming off a win against Dakota Bush. Mostly it's because of his age advantage. I thought he could probably outlast him, get a nice decision at the end. But I don't know. Now watching that weigh-in, Vince Pichel, he's also coming off a win against Jim Miller. Whew, it's a tough one to Nora, knock it off. Tough one to pick. Who you got in this fight?
So I did the same thing as you. I went heavy on Hubbard right off the bat. I thought he was gonna. I mean, he's the much younger fighter. I mean, let's be honest. The guy's 38 years old. Pichel's 38.
Yeah,
but,
he's out of his prime. Austin Hubbard's just getting into his prime.
Yeah, exactly. And his record. Okay, he beat Jim Miller when Jim Miller was in a wheelchair.
He's only lost 2 fights though.
What's that?
Vince Pichel. He's only lost twice.
I know, to like Gregor Gillespie and Rustam. They're not bad fights.
Gregor Gillespie's top tier.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm gonna take Vlad's flag and shove it right up your patooter if you don't stop.
What's that?
Your butt.
Ew.
I'm just kidding, but stop waving it in my face. Vlad sent this to my daughter. Now she goes nuts with it. All right. So, yeah, Thud, Austin Hubbard, he looked kind of soft compared to Vince Pichel in the face-offs, and that's why I might have to. I don't know. They're both even numbers. Last time I checked. Let me see.
Yeah. So, having said what I did about Vince, considering all that stuff, I still went with the younger fighter who's in his prime and went with Hubbard.
Oh yeah, I got him in a parlay with Austin Lingo and another guy that we haven't talked about yet. But I'm gonna look right quick now and see what the Austin Hubbard. Oh look, Vince Pichel is the favorite now, -120. Favorite now that they watch the weigh-ins. Because they were both -110.
He looks good for a 38-year-old, man. He looks really good.
He looks fantastic. What's you guys Tapology right up there?
Sure.
What's his streak? Is he on like a 2-fight win streak?
He beat Jim Miller 2020, and he beat Roosevelt Roberts 2019. Lost to Gregor Gillespie 2018. So not the most active fighter here.
Oh, a fight a year.
Yep.
Austin Hubbard, he beat Dakota Bush. Dakota Bush isn't nobody. He's nobody. But you know what it's going to come down to? Vince Pichel's wrestling, taking on Austin Hubbard's takedown defense.
That's where
which is Austin Hubbard has shown he's got some decent takedown defense. But yeah, I'm stick on Tapology. I'm on Austin Hubbard, if you can see that.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I'm thinking I might have to. I don't know. I might flip on that. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with Austin Hubbard. He's plus money now. He's plus 100.
Yeah.
Stick with my gut feeling. And you're also doing the same, right?
I'm sticking with Hubbard. I think he's going to be able to outlast him just with the cardio. Yeah, he's big. He's got that old man strength. But 38 years old? Oh. Yeah, no. I see Hubbard coming out with this one.
Yeah, I'm not confident at all with that, though.
No, definitely not.
This is going to be a tough one to get a 3-fight parlay thing, 3-leg parlay for our show.
Well, I think we can agree on the next fight for sure.
Chase Sherman and Parker Porter.
Well, I've got Trevin Jones and Saeed. Okay, never mind.
Oh, you're right. I missed that. Yeah. Well, I don't know, because a lot of people are taking the Saeed, but I'm all over Trevin. I didn't even cover this on any of the Capper comparison show because it was such a late announced fight.
Yeah.
But I'm all over Trevin Jones. He's been ready. He's been geared up for a fight for 3 different fights. Finally,
it's true.
But and plus, this kid Saeed came in heavy, and from my understanding is after he missed weight, he went right to the water to rehydrate himself. So he had a bad failed weight cut.
Yep.
Because he didn't make weight and he tried and he failed. So he's got to be very weak. Unreal, Nor. So, yeah, I'm definitely fading Saeed Yokub Kakramanov. You had me.
And who also lost 20% of his purse too, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, but he's going to lose everything because he's not going to beat Trevin Jones either. Which I don't know. I guess he's a knockout guy though. I guess did you guys Tapology up?
Yep.
Has there only been one person in this chat for the past hour?
I think there's a lot of other stuff on, but yeah, it's kind of surprising.
Yeah, it is surprising. Anyway, whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, so Trevor, will you pull up Saeed Kakramanov?
Yep, coming in 8-2, 25 years old, fighting out of Team Oyama.
That's in California. That's is that Bravo's gym? No. That's Eddie Bravo. Is that Eddie Bravo's? No, he's got like a Gracie Bar or something. I don't know. Somebody else fights out of Team Oyama though.
Anderson dos Santos, Rob Emerson.
Yep.
Marlon Vera fights out of there.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's look at his record, Saeed. Let's look at his past fights.
Coming off of 2 wins, he beat Askar. I lost money on that one. And he also beat Tyson Lin. He beat Tyson Lin in the CFFC. I don't know who even Tyson Lin is.
Ty Garcia, thank you. Thank you for being our one guy watching this. It doesn't really matter.
Then who's that?
That's Dave.
No, the other one in the book.
He's gone. Look, see this? That means only one person, one guy watching live. Ty Garcia. But anyway, so who's he lost to again?
He's lost to Pipe Vargas in the WXXC, in 2019. And Umar
Nurmagomedov.
Thank you.
Yeah, Trevin Jones is going to beat this guy up.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have much else to say.
And smoke it.
I think the odds are right, minus 145 for Trevin Jones. So, okay, what's next? Now we got the heavyweight fight, the big boys. Chase Sherman, Parker Porter. I mean, Parker Porter's just not in good-looking fight shape. I know he can hit hard and all that stuff, but the face-offs, Chase Sherman's taller, thinner. He doesn't have his big, bulky arms, but I mean, Parker Porter's like a tank. Like he's all
delts.
Delts you can fly away with. He's too heavy to fly. Yeah. Parker Porter, he trains out of the same place as your boy William Knight. But let me pull up his thing.
I've been fading Parker Porter his whole career.
Me too, just because his name. because it sounds almost like Porker.
He's got a couple lucky wins there.
Josh Parisian. Well, that was not a lucky win. Josh Parisian just sucks.
Well,
that's why he beat him. That's his last fight. Chase Sherman, though, he's coming off a loss to Andre Arlovski. I guess he tore his ACL early, like in the first minute of that fight, I heard, or something like that for Chase Sherman. So he does have a 4-inch height and 3-inch reach advantage over Parker Porter. I just don't see. I don't have much going for Parker Porter. There's not much really good I can say about the guy. I mean, why don't you pull up his Tapology? Let's mention some names that he's beat or lost to. Anybody worth saying?
Josh Parisian.
He sucks. Is there anybody else?
It's worth saying that he beat him. All right. Previous to that, he lost to Chris Dachhaus. That was
Chris Dachhaus is awesome. Yeah.
And he beat before that. Oh man, Direlli Rosenstrup in the CES 58 by KO in the third round. That was 2019. Before that, we're still going to the same thing, CES Promotions, where he beat Kevin Sears. So a couple cans, beat a couple cans, lost against Dachhaus, and then beat Parisian. Going to get his ass handed to him by Chase Sherman.
Yeah, let's pull up Chase Sherman's. Let's see if I know Andre Arlovski. He was a former champ.
Yeah, Arlovski's tough, and he got lucky on that one. Previous to that, he beat Ike Villanueva. Ike.
That's what Vlad calls him.
Is that
he lost a bare knuckle bout in BKFC in 2019 to Joey Beltran. I don't know if you want to count that one or not.
I remember. I think bare knuckle makes you a better boxer, better striker.
Definitely.
I think.
Definitely. And he's got a couple more BKFC fights. His next loss before that was in 2018. So, I mean, he's been in the bare knuckle ring a few times. Signed on to the UFC. Won his first, lost his second. This is his third. I think he's going to win it.
You live in North America?
Yep. Can you go to the Korean fridge and there's one more of these in the door.
Okay.
Thank you.
We're just going to overlook you have a Korean fridge?
It's the fridge where we keep all our Korean food. I got 2 fridges. One's American.
What, you got kicked out to the garage?
It's a mud room. It's right outside the door. She's yeah. I got a Korean fridge, and the kitchen fridge is the American fridge, or the one that we go to every day. Korean fridge.
That's hilarious.
That has kimchi and beer and soju and crap like that in there.
Not judging.
How's Bellator doing?
Johnson versus Aguilar.
Are they still in prelims, or is the main card stuff yet?
I haven't looked at the card yet. I've neglected Bellator.
I think it's probably back. It's the main card now because I think it's off of YouTube. Thank you. Gracias. What'd you get? Got a yogurt drink, did you?
They're yummy.
They are yummy.
All right, where are we at? Nobody's picking Parker Porter. Nobody's picking Parker Porter here. He's part of the parlay.
Actually, somebody, MMA Fortune Teller is. Did you ever see his show?
Yeah, I have.
He lives right down the road from American Top Team. He sees those guys at Walmart, and he makes a big deal of it. And
That's pretty fucking cool, though.
It is really super cool, And he does some interviews and stuff, but he got ghosted. No, I need it. He got ghosted by Brian Kelleher. Brian Kelleher said, "Yeah, I'll do an interview. No problem, buddy." and then the time, and he had to schedule the date and time to do an interview with Brian Boom Kelleher. Ghosted him. Didn't respond. Acted like he wasn't even there.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it's funny. But I mean, I like fortune teller, but he's like on the show I did. He's the only one that was taking Porker Porter. But yeah, look at everybody else. James Lynch, me, everybody else. Schroeder, that's one of Vlad's buddies from Brazil. Schroeder MMA bet. He's been on the chat a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I'm taking Chase Sherman just as you are. Is that the only heavyweight fight on the card? I think it is.
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of a shame. Whatever. Okay. Co-main event. This one, Clay Guida, man. Whew, I don't know. I'm taking everybody on this one. Everybody's all over the Olympian. Mark Madsen, silver medalist in the Rio 2016 Olympics.
You kind of got to be, yeah.
You know, but at the weigh-ins, Clay Guida was on fire. He is ready to rumble. This guy came in. He had the American flag draped over him and everything. He's super pumped up. He's coming off of a win against Michael Johnson, which is not a bad win. He fights out of elevation.
West America?
No.
Oh.
And he fights out of elevation. His pro debut was 2003. So Mark Madsen, 10-0. Clay Guida has 5 times as many fights as Mark Madsen does. 5 times as many.
I know
He's
it's true. It's too bad.
He's got 56 fights compared to Mark Madsen's 10. You know?
Is that a dragon?
Nor, come on. Right now, I'm in the middle of a show. Okay, I can't play what's on the map. All right. So, however, here's the thing. Mark Madsen, he's now fighting out of Fight Ready. You know who trains out of there? Who's one of the coaches out of there? Henry Cejudo, another wrestling Olympian, another guy that's won medals at the Olympics for wrestling. So I think Mark Madsen is definitely the better wrestler here, and he's only slightly younger, though, surprisingly.
Yeah.
I don't know. This one might be a sneaky one. This might be one of the. It's a trap.
Don't fall into it. No, don't fall into it.
I'm taking Mark Madsen. I already put a bet on him. I already put him in a parlay. But man, watching the weigh-in face-offs with Clay Guida and Clay Guida, you know, he's a madman, the caveman, the Geico caveman. He's nonstop. He keeps coming. He's fierce, ferocious.
And it would worry me, but he's fighting an Olympian who knows all about training.
Right. Mark Madsen, I'm sure, knows how to sprawl.
Yeah.
And Clay Guida is going to try to do a double leg takedown because that's how he's done. You know he's going to go for some elementary wrestling move. But Clay Guida does have. Hey, I think he wrestled in college. I'm sure.
He's not going to hand this Olympian his first defeat. There's no way. This is a lock.
Yeah, I'm taking Mark Madsen too. I'm just saying, I'm not going to be surprised if Clay Guida comes out. I don't know. He might it's Clay Guida. You can't ever count him out.
I realize that, but it's time to retire, Clay. I think this is it. He's
only 3 years older than Mark Madsen.
Doesn't matter.
Just saying.
The amount of punches Clay has taken in his career.
In the weigh-ins, he looked great though. Side by side, he looked like a caveman, like built like Cro-Magnon man. Like, you know, like intermittent fasting. What's that?
I don't think Clay's going to get knocked out. There's no way.
No, Mark Madsen's going to win by decision, by control time, by having the top coverage through his wrestling. That's what's going to. It's kind of going to be a boring fight, despite Clay Guida trying to make it active. Mark Madsen's going to end up getting like sprawling, defending a takedown, spinning, getting the control time, being on top control over Clay Guida, and they're going to he's not going to submit him either. They're both, Mark Madsen he's a wrestler. He's not a BJJ submission expert.
No, and he's not going to knock him out.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a big hug fest, either up against the cage or probably on the ground with Mark Madsen on top, coming to a boring decision. But that's how I see it playing out. Hopefully, it'll be exciting. But it's a tough one to be confident with, like you are. But I think I'm gonna put a star. That might make our bet, our triple bet.
On Bet365 for the fight going the distance, -225. Yikes.
What? Oh, yeah. That's even the bookies know that's going to happen. I want to see Mark Madsen by decision prop.
Fight outcome?
What?
And see what they got here.
Did I pass it? Huh.
So I've got Mark Madsen by KO, TKO, or submission +350, by decision +125.
That's going to be that's what's going to happen. +125 Mark Madsen by decision. I'm not betting it. It's not plus enough for me.
+125?
I mean,
I'll put that in there.
I might put it in a parlay, but I'm not going to straight bet it. I'm not going to put a single bet on it. I'll put him in a parlay though. I already did. I got a parlay with Austin Lingo and Austin Hubbard. So that's already in a parlay. Okay, we're on the main event. Calvin Gastelum, Jared Cannonier. I'm all over Jared Cannonier here. Calvin Gastelum. I mean, he. Don't get me wrong. He's great. He's good. But they both lost to Robert Whittaker. Okay, but they have another common opponent, Jack Hermanson, where Calvin Gastelum gave up his heel, got heel hooked real quick in the first round against Jack Hermanson, whereas Jared Cannonier knocked Jack Hermanson out. And Jared Cannonier, you got to think, he went from heavyweight.
That's it. Yes.
To light heavyweight to now middleweight. And I think he gets better and better every time. He's got a 2-inch height, 6-inch reach advantage over Calvin Gastelum. Calvin Gastelum's never been knocked out. He's been submitted, but he's never been knocked out. He's pretty durable. But I got a feeling his chin's going to get tested against a bigger, stronger Jared Cannonier. Even in the face-offs, Jared Cannonier is thicker, bigger anywhere you look at it.
It's harder. Has been preparing for a fight as Gastelum has not been preparing for a fight, which is why he had to take extra time to make weight. I don't see him.
But the one advantage Gastelum has, he's 29, Jared Cannonier's 37. But as I mentioned in my show last night, Gastelum has more wear and tear because he's got more losses, and I think he's been in for a few more years than Jared Cannonier as a pro debut. I'm just saying I think he's taken more damage throughout his career than Jared Cannonier has, despite the age difference. So, and he's 1-4 in his last 5 too. I mean, not to have recency bias, but come on, man. And I know they're all against prime opponents, and he went to decision with Israel Adesanya, all that good stuff. But I'm going with Killa Gorilla. I'm kind of confident of it too. I don't know if he's going to knock him out or anything, but I think he's going to get the W here for that. I'm for sure going to get the W. I'm very confident in that pick. So, what's your take on this?
I'm with you. I mean, he hits so hard. He's coming down what 2 weight classes to get here. Gastelum's taking this on short notice. It's just there's
Is
too
he?
many.
Gastelum's taking this short notice?
What's that?
Is he coming in for somebody? Filling in for somebody?
Oh yeah,
Gastelum?
Costa.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, good point. Good point. I didn't even think about that.
So we got small ring, short notice, definite reach advantage. The age difference, I'm not even going to compare because he is not a normal, natural 38-year-old. What is he? 38? Canadian?
37.
37?
37. Close enough.
He's not normal though, and he's the way that he's refined his weight cut from the heavy. I mean, come on, he has really gotten better while dropping weight over the years, and
Right. I watched this thing on Instagram, one of those shorts. Well, they're all short. Everything on Instagram is short. But it says the development of Jared Cannonier, and it showed him at like heavyweight doing awesome. Then it showed him at lightweight doing light heavyweight. I mean, doing awesome. Now he's here at middleweight, and then it showed like a little snippet of it. Every time I get in that ring, I get better. I believe it too. He's phenomenal. I like Jared Cannonier
and
here.
it's a testament to his training that he's been dropping weight over the years. I mean, most guys, as they get older, they go up in weight classes. So I mean, he trains so goddamn hard that he's going down. Like, yeah,
he looks
against
great.
Gastelum, who's taking this on short notice, who had really hard time making weight.
Finally, we got some people in the chat. It's only been an hour. We're doing good, Real MMA. But yeah, I agree with you 100%. I'm all over Jared Cannonier. He's one of my more confident picks on this card. I can show you quickly. Only 2 people are taking Gastelum. Everyone else that was on the show is taking Cannonier. I even took him by knockout or TKO, but on Tapology. But I don't know if that's going to happen because Kelvin Gastelum is very durable. He's never been knocked out. He's been submitted but never knocked out. So, man, I'm just taking Cannonier for the win here. But I'm
this
pretty
is one
confident.
where Cannonier would have benefited from having a bigger ring. I think Gastelum, the small ring kind of favors him.
Right. Gastelum does have, I think, better wrestling. If we did a Trudesno, I think Gastelum would probably get the wrestling.
I'll give him the grappling along the fence, stand-up grappling.
Not the clinch, though.
Yeah, probably the wrestling too. You're right. But stand-up definitely goes to Jared.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think now the cardio, that's tough to say on both ends.
What?
Kelvin Gastelum, he doesn't really fade. Look at he went the distance with Israel Adesanya. What are you doing? Are you fading right now?
No. Jared's a machine. Jared trains 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Let's pull up his Tapology. Let's look at his losses. Let's look at Jared Cannonier. Let's take a little deep dive into the career of Jared Cannonier. I know they both lost to Whitaker by decision. Who did he lose to prior to Whitaker? Because he's got 5 of them on his record.
He beat Jack Hermanson. He beat Anderson Silva. He beat David Branch. He lost to Dominic Reyes in 2018. He lost to Jan Blankovic in 2017.
That's a good name.
That's a pretty damn good losses, by the way. He beat Nick Roenick, which was 7-0 in 2017. He lost to Glover Teixeira in 2017. That's awesome. I wish I could lose to Glover.
Who's Real MMA? Who's the other? It says only 2 fighters in the modern era have knockout in 3 weight classes. Who's the other one? I think I know. It's not John Jones, no. 3 weight classes, right? Who's the other one that has Conor McGregor. Yeah. Yep. You're right. Thank you. So yeah, I'm on Cannonier too here. He's one of my more confident picks. So I think we only agree on like 4 fights.
No,
Which is
we got more than that, don't we?
5. We agree on 5. 6. How many fights are there? There's a total of 12.
Yeah.
We agree on half of them. And half of them
come on. We agree on Jared.
Let's start from the beginning, okay? From the beginning, we both agree on Sasha Platinovic.
Yes.
Okay. I think he's gonna bust off Ramiz's ear. Not really, but that's happened before. Then we're split on Roosevelt Roberts, Ignacio Bahamondes. Right?
Bahamondes.
I'm taking Roberts. Then we're split on William Knight, Fabio Sharon. You're taking Knight. I'm taking Sharon.
Damn it.
Then for some crazy reason, you're taking Josie Nunez. I'm taking the Swedish model, Bay Malecki.
You know what? Just because you said that, hang on a second. You know what? Fuck you. I'm going to fucking right now put my money where my mouth is to win fight. Where is she? Hang on a second.
Where is she? Yeah. What is the odds on that? Recap. Josie Nunez is plus 133. Yeah, I hear you, real. I'm big, like 7 inches.
Did you say
Yep. Recap. One of the guys in the chat said that.
recap?
Recap.
Time check.
Time check. You gotta say it loud and proud.
Who said it?
Real MMA news right here. Recap. Isn't that funny? Okay.
Plus 125. I'm putting money on her right now.
I got her at plus 133, but that's just like throwing money away. And no, I don't know. You know what? She might do it because like I said, Bay Malecki slow. She's slow. You can see that. You can see her punches coming from a mile away. But if they land, they hurt. And she's got that huge. She's huge. But like Josie Nunez, small Dynamite comes in small packages. So I don't.
Okay.
Stop getting into candy. You're supposed to be watching that belly. Get. So
$50 pays me 112. Place bet. Come on,
That's
Nunez.
ballsy. Good for you. So we're
girl.
different there. We're different on Brian Kelleher, Domingo Pilarte. I'm taking Boom. You're taking the 10-inch reach advantage from Pilarte. Okay.
You're gonna lose more money on Kelleher, aren't you?
No, this one he's gonna come out and he's gonna win this. Domingo Pilarte, I mean, he got beat by a high Journey Newsom. Guy was high when he beat him. Took a bong hit before he came out.
Good man. Good man.
Anyway, then we're differing on Luis Saldana, Austin Lingo. You're taking Saldana. I'm taking Lingo.
It's gonna be
then after that is when we start. This is where we have a lot of similarities. We're both taking Pantoja to beat Brandon Raw Dog Royval.
Easy.
We're both taking Austin Hubbard because of his youth, but I don't know. I'm not confident.
But we're not putting it in a parlay. We're taking it, but we're not.
But I'm not. I'm not a parlay. I'm not confident because I like Vince Pichel's awesome mustache.
Yeah.
Mustache.
Oh look, I like Pilarte after the stare down. Yeah, you know what he did, but I don't know. He does have that big height and reach advantage.
Winston has a mustache.
Yep. But I don't know. Something tells me about that boom, Brian Kelleher. I think he's gonna come out fast and strong, get it done quick. I know. Okay. We're both We're both taking Trevin Jones. That's kind of confident because of the bad weight cut on Saeed. Missed weight and had to rehydrate really fast. Yeah, he had a bad weight cut and failed weight cut. Putting a star by Trevin Jones.
It's also a short notice fight too.
Correct. And Trevin Jones has been waiting to fight for 3 fights now.
So
3
short
different
notice fight, bad weight cut. Yeah.
Trevin Jones had 3 camps worth of.
Okay.
He had 3 camps.
So Trevin's got to be a lock for us. Come on, really?
Okay, then we're both fading Parker Porter. It's not like I'm taking Chase Sherman. I'm just not taking Parker Porter.
I'm picking Chase Sherman.
Yeah.
KO second, maybe.
Then we're both taking Mark Madsen. You're way confident on him. Clegg looked great though at the face-offs, weigh-ins, face-offs. He's hyped. Man. I know, double-digit losses, 20 losses. So I can't take the Geico cave, the carpenter. You know, Jesus was a carpenter. Jesus. God's son. Holy Trinity, you know, all that stuff you learn in church. Carpenter is a guy that works with wood.
He works with wood?
All right. So we're both on that, and we're both taking Jared Cannonier. So let's pick our most confident ones here out of our agreed picks. Trevin Jones, definitely.
Guaranteed.
Trevin Jones is definitely one of those one of the 3-leg parlays. Minus 145.
I have minus 138.
Add more selections. I like Pantoja. You like Alexander Pantoja?
He's at minus 175 over. Sure.
Hold on. Let's look at these odds. Mark Madsen, he's another one we're both agree. That's 144, minus 144. Pantoja, minus 171. Chase Sherman.
170 on Madsen.
Chase Sherman's out. He's minus 200. Jared Cannonier, what's he at? We're both on him, yeah.
I got Chase Sherman at minus 188.
Jared Cannonier's minus 146. That's not bad. Real News MMA likes Mark Madsen. What was he at again? Oh, plus or minus 144 for Mike Madsen. That might be good. Again, you know Clay Guida. You know when I did jiu-jitsu in Philadelphia back in 2000, like from 2004 to 2007-ish, my instructor went down to like a Copa America Brazilian grappling tournament down in Brazil, South America, and he beat Clay Guida in a grappling event by points. Yep, Bill Miglioris. I remember he had it on VHS tape. That's how long ago it was.
I invested so much money in beta.
Well, you know, YouTube didn't even start till like 2005 or 2006. You know that, right?
I'm so old.
Everything prior to YouTube was pretty much video record, like VHS home recordings and crap like that. Interesting note, huh?
I feel old.
I wish I started this channel when YouTube was fresh, 2005. It wouldn't be a capper thing. It was brand new. I just started this channel like right as soon as the pandemic hit. What a dummy. But anyway, okay. So Mark Madsen, we're gonna lock him in as part of one. You happy with Mark Madsen pick?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Easy.
He's number 2. Now we have to pick one more. It's either going to be, I don't like Chase Sherman at minus 200. We're not confident with Austin Hubbard because Vince Pichel's got an awesome mustache.
You know what? And Bet365, Vince and Austin are even right now, minus 110. Even.
Yeah, on mine, Austin Hubbard is a slight underdog plus 102. Vince Patel's minus 122. And that went up in the since we talked. Remember just a little while ago, I was like, Vince Patel's the favorite at minus 115. Austin Hubbard's plus 100. Now it moved up a little bit. This bet online, it keeps refreshing itself. The odds, they change all the time. I'll be making this bet and then it'll say, oh, odds change, and it'll notify me. Okay, so we've got Trevin Jones and Mark Madsen. We got 3 fights that we can choose from now for our third leg of this parlay. It's either going to be Alexander Pantoja, okay, to beat Brandon Royval. That's tight. Jared Cannonier in the main event, or the opener, Sasha Platnikov against One-Ear Ramiz Brahimaj. So those are our choices because everything else we eliminated or we didn't agree on.
Okay, well, I like Sasha.
Are you more confident with him over Pantoja and Cannonier?
No, I think Cannonier is a guarantee.
All right, then let's rock that then.
I think Pantoja is a guarantee as well.
Too. Who?
Pantoja is a guarantee as well.
Against Brandon Royval?
Yeah.
You know, they call his fans Broyvals. Brandon Royval. I'm not joking about that. It's a real thing, Broyvals. Is real MMA? Are you still here? Did you hear what we're talking about? We have to pick one more confident pick. Right now, our 3-leg parlay that we agree upon so far, we got Trevor Jones, Mark Madsen. Okay. Now we have to choose one more fighter out of these 3. Jared Cannonier in the main event to beat Calvin Gastelum, Pantoja to beat Royval, or Sasha Platnikov in the curtain jerker to beat Ramiz Brahimaj.
You know what? It's not worth the odds. The odds are better with having Pantoja, Jones, and Madsen. Those are your best odds right there.
Pantoja's minus 171. What was the first one? Is Sasha Platnikov's an underdog. Plus 125. We better stay away from that. That's too tricky. And Jerry Cannonier's minus 146. So, odds going for the favorites. Pantoja is the biggest favorite. Yeah, look. Okay, Platnikov out of those 3, even though he's the minus 120 or plus 125 on my book. That would, yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
No. The first fight of the card, really? You're gonna
No. Let's go with Cannonier.
That fucking truck up.
Let's go with Cannonier.
We're going Pantoja, Jones, Madsen.
Okay. All right, there you go. Pantoja, where is he?
If you want to switch Jones for Cannonier, it'll give you better odds.
I'm putting it in the 3-fight parlay.
For which one?
Okay. With Pantoja, Mark Madsen, Trevin Jones, and Alexandra Pantoja.
Okay.
Okay.
Done.
And I'm gonna parlay that. The odds are plus 353. That would be
plus 331. How much am I putting on it?
I don't know how much you want. How much you feel like you got?
I got
2 units. 2 units.
What?
I'm putting 1 unit on it. Look, odds changed for Trevin Jones from minus 144 to minus 155. Just like that, the odds changed on Trevin Jones' fight.
Okay.
As I was trying to put it in. So drop the
unit. Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna do a fucking unit.
That's what I did. Well, I did half a unit, but still close enough. Man.
No, that pays off way too much. All right, let's do it.
I'm trying. Parlay once. Oh yeah, move to now it's plus 340. And confirm bet. There it is. Let's do another one. Who else let's do one with the other picks we have.
I was weak. I just put $100 on it. I won't lie.
Good. Good for you.
Let's do it. It only pays $431.
I'm gonna do another one with Platnikov with our other because we had 6 that we agreed on. Or it was 7 fights we agreed on, but I'm not betting that Austin Hubbard. I can't bet him against Vince Pichel. Vince Pichel just looks way too good at that weigh-in.
That mustache.
The mustache is awesome. He wears it well. Wears that mustache very well. But I am gonna take
1 second. I'll be
Chase Sherman minus 200. That's almost a given.
What?
Chase Sherman minus 200.
Minus 188.
The main event, Jared Cannonier minus 140, and our underdog pick that we both agree on, the curtain jerker Sasha Platnikov at plus 125, I think it was. Yeah, plus 125. And those 3 pay out.
I got plus 436.
Plus 478 I have, but let's see if the odds will adjust once I try to place it.
So $50.
No, I got it. Plus 478. Confirmed bet. There we go.
What'd you put on it?
A unit. $20 is one of my units. I don't have a bankroll like you do.
Jesus fuck. Hey.
A unit's supposed to be 2% of your bankroll. Okay? 2%. My bankroll's like a little over $1,000.
For fucking shits and giggles, I'll put $50 on it. Pays off $268. There, done.
There you go. See?
Great steaks. Love you, Ranj. Okay, what else we got?
I'm gonna do
big money on a Yankee.
You know what? I'm gonna do a parlay with everything we agree upon. All 7 fights, and just a half a unit, $10, just to see what it pays out. That's what I'm gonna do. Then we'll be good. So to recap, we've got recap. Okay. Time check. There's a lot of crap going on tomorrow. Okay. Platnikov. I can't believe you're not taking Bay Malecki. Whatever.
Okay. Mark my words.
Okay, we're doing 6 fights because that Austin Hubbard, that's off. I'm not taking him anymore. I don't feel safe for doing that. Trevin Jones, Chase Sherman, Mark Madsen, Jared Cannonier. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and Pantoja. 5, 6 selections. Half a unit for me is $10 because a full unit is $20.
Okay, you went too
my
fast.
$10
I got
my
Sherman.
$10 bet pays $248. So that's plus 2,480.
Okay. You got to back that up a little bit. I got Sherman, Jones, Pantoja. Who else?
Mark Madsen.
Madsen. And who else?
Jared Cannonier.
That's an obvious one. Yeah. Okay.
And the underdog, Sasha Platnikov. But I
On
eerily
the
feel
opener.
confident with him. Yeah, the opener.
All right. I like that.
Just
I
throw
like all of that.
just throw a sprinkle on that.
So that's plus 2023. Hang on a second. How are you doing this? Are you doing it in like a 4-team parlay, 5-team parlay?
I did all 16 parlay. I did a play, full one, a 6-leg parlay. We agree upon all those. I feel good with it. Hey, the perfect parlay right there.
How about a 5-team parlay? And I
Huh? Who are you gonna take
All
out
right.
then? Come
Really?
on, you don't have to. You don't have to bet $100 every time you make a bet. Throw $10 on it. What's the big deal? It's $10. A scratch off ticket.
So $50 pays
You have Quick Draw in
1,001.
Canada. You know what Quick Draw is?
Oh yeah.
Do you? Like every 5 minutes they draw a number. Like, was it 10 number?
It's called Keno here.
Yeah, well, we have Keno too, but this is kind of different because Quick Draw they have pretty much at every tavern, bar, and convenience store. You can play Quick Draw all over the place. Keno, you have to go to a casino to play it.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Have Keno in the 7-Elevens.
What?
There's Keno in the 7-Elevens here.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, it's fucking Keno everywhere.
So, did you make that bet?
Yeah, I put $25 on it. Pays out, I don't know, fuck, 570. 5.
Oh, good luck. I hope you win because if you win, I win. Because we got that's agreed fights. That's awesome. All right. So what else? Did you do a parlay of did you do your lotto pick parlay?
Yeah, I've got a bunch of
Hold on.
Actually, I'm not bad. I've only got 6 bets right now on Bet365. I know I probably have about 4 or 5 on 888.
Good. You don't have to be a degenerate.
NATO. I'm just going over my Pilardi, Pantoja, Sherman, Cannonier. I like the Nunes. I actually have a single 1 fight bet on Nunes for $50.
Mm-hmm.
Just for fun.
On Nunes?
Yeah.
Good luck.
I've got a 3-team parlay for way too much money. I'm not even.
You're gonna win that one. That's almost a sure victory.
I've got a 3-team
The $100 one you did, that's sure thing.
On Jones, Pantoja, and Madsen. That's my biggest bet of the. If that comes through, then I don't really care about paying my mortgage for the next couple months.
Look, if I do half a unit on a full card, all 12 picks with my picks, a half a unit, $10, pays out $11,370.
Why'd you whistle?
Because that's a lot of money.
Roll the dice.
And you lose a lot of money?
I'll lose $10. Or should I cut that in half? Yeah. Oh, I throw money away.
$5?
Yeah. There you go.
And then
or
you win,
$5.
What do
a
you
quarter
win?
of a unit.
And what do you win?
5,686. Place my bet. That's like a lot. It's like a scratch off lotto ticket. Confirm. Good one. Like KO sub decision. Prop bets. Did you make any prop bets?
Not.
We're
yet,
split.
no.
Hold on. Real MMA, we're split. I'm taking Roberts, but BC Dave likes Bahamondes because I don't know why.
Really? Really?
Oh, we broke it down early, right? You said that Bahamondes has you're going by recency bias, I think.
I'm not.
I am. Bahamondes lost to John McDessie.
Yes, he did.
I'm tired, Papa.
Good night, Nor.
It was a split decision, though.
He's tired. What's that?
It was split decision, though.
Yeah, John McDessie. Is he even in the UFC?
Probably not. No.
Awesome. All right, I'm whipping through my bankroll, making these stupid bets. But I like it. I like our 2-3 fight parlays, our 6 fight parlay. Feeling very good about those that we agree on. The other ones, my biggest upset for me, yours is Nunez, right? Your biggest upset on the card.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, probably.
Mine's Fabio Sharon. That's my biggest upset. I can't believe Kelleher is such a big favorite, Brian Kelleher. You know, but and I can't. I kind of want to hedge bet Clay Guida, but I probably should. I don't have any hedge. I didn't make not one hedge bet all card. I mean, I should do it with Josie Nunez. Now you got me double thinking that now.
Bet.
Huh?
That was my hedge bet. Kind of
$50. That's quite a hedge. that's 2.5 units for me.
Well, I'm not even gonna fucking do the math. I don't do
2% is 2% of your bankroll. However much your whole bankroll is, what you have in your balance, 2% of that is supposed to be 1 unit. That's how it's supposed to work.
Mine changes weekly.
Yeah, mine bounces around $1,000. So that's what I call. I call unit $20 for me. Your unit is like 50, right? Because I just said put a half a unit on that 6 fight parlay, and you went 25 on it. So,
well, that was.
Here we go. We got some predictions here. Jones, Platnikov, Sherman, Roberts, Hubbard. I'm with all of them. You don't like Roberts.
I'm flip-floppy. I don't have any money on Roberts anywhere, by the way.
Gastelum, Royval, and Guida. Oh, those are hedge bets. Gastelum, Royval, and Guida.
Oh, I do have
yeah, those are nice hedge bets right there, especially if you prop them out like that. Oh yeah, I bet you Guida. What is Guida? Play Guida by knockout. I don't think that's going to happen.
No.
But hey, it might.
Think so?
Anything could happen. It's a fight, man. I don't know that. Mark Madsen's a wrestler. I don't know how good his chin is. He's only got 10 fights. I'm gonna check it out though. I want to see check out some props. Prop you up like who's that? Like Manpreet, Lock of the Night does. He does the prop you up show. I don't know why Clay Guida Mark Madsen got moved to co-main event. That should have been the Pantoja, I think. But I don't know. You got props on yours? I'm using my phone because for some reason once I live stream, StreamYard.
I've got options. What do you want? To win fight? When will fight end? Method of victory, double chance.
Method of victory for Clay Guida. By knockout. What's that?
Stand by.
Look at good point. Madsen doesn't have great hands. He has great wrestling, but yeah, you're right. Clay Guida might just keep it on up, but I don't know. Clay Guida's he'll go for a takedown. He's not. I don't know. He thinks too much. He wrestled in college and high school. I think he thinks his wrestling's better than it really is.
I'm not having very many options on that. They'll only give me the main event.
Let me see if I can pull it up. All right, we're back. We're back on. I got Bet Online on my laptop. I'll pull it up. Prop it out. Let's see what it is. Okay, martial arts, MMA. Tomorrow is or tonight. We have Bare Knuckles still on tonight. Was that's right now? Bare Knuckles on right now.
We've got Bare Knuckle. We've got Bellator.
Still. Tomorrow is Brave FC.
There's a whole bunch of stuff on right now. Which we're
all right, Clay Guida by knockout.
Okay, there we go. I found it. Plus 450 Clay Guida by KO.
I got plus 725 Clay Guida by KO, TKO, or DQ. Damn. Plus 725.
Bet 365, you suck.
Look at Mark Madsen by KO, TKO, plus 800 because they know he's just a wrestler. He can't strike.
I got Mark Madsen by decision. Plus 125 by submission, TKO plus 350.
Submission or TKO. See, I got two different lines. My submissions plus 525 or TKO 800. It doesn't matter. It's going to go to decision anyway, and it's going to be Mark Madsen. Yep.
Fuck. I'm betting it. So is Parker Porter Chase Sherman going distance?
I don't think so. What's that prop? The over. Over 1.5 is minus 165. If you think it's gonna go under 1.5, plus 135 for me. If I open it up, I think it's gonna go like it'll be knockout round 2. That's what I picked for Sherman. I could Sherman TKO second round. Which if I take that plus 600 TKO in the second round for Chase Sherman. Whew, Parker Porter.
I got plus 550.
Parker Porter wins inside the distance. Plus 325. Parker Porter. Nobody likes Parker Porter except for MMA fortune teller. Chase Sherman by points. Plus 290. Not bad.
I got plus 333 for Sherman on points.
Oh, really? Yeah, see, now you got better odds now than me. Plus 290 for me. And I think that's what – no, I don't know. They're heavyweights. I don't think it's good. But I don't know. Both of their last fights went to decision. Josh Friesian and Andre Arlovski. Both of them went to decision. Fight goes the distance. Plus 155. Just fight goes the distance without picking a side. Just fight going the distance. That might be a small bet.
I just impulse bet.
What'd you take? What'd you do?
Oh, shit. Damn it. Chase Sherman to win on points. plus 333.
Yeah, that's a good one. You're better odds than me. Like I said, plus 290 for me.
So, $50. See what happens.
But if you pull up your Tapology, I think Parker Porter's been knocked out.
Oh, yeah. We'll give him some credit. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. We might luck out. Any other prop bets you're thinking about?
No, I'm
What
done.
was your all right, I might do a hedge bet for Josie Nunez. If she wins, it's not going to be by decision because Bay Malecki will outpoint her, but she might be able to. Oh man, I don't know. That's a retarded bet. But I want to see what it is by knockout. Josie Nunez by knockout. You took her just to win, right? Your $50 bet? Okay. Josie Nunez.
I roll that many dice. No way.
Plus 400. Plus 400 Josie Nunez by KO TKO. That might be. Nah, I'm not. I can't do it. That's too risky for me. It's just I don't. That's kind of like throwing money away. I'm taking Bay Malecki. Can't do it. I'm trying to look for a nice hedge bet. Clay Guida. I tried that already. I think that's about it though for me. For gambling for this card anyway. Yeah, I got a bunch in there. I'm gonna look at.
I have now lost track. I'm up to 15.
I'm gonna post the. I'm gonna copy and paste the here, Nor. I'm gonna copy and paste our first three leg parlay, which is a plus 340. Copy. Oh, Vlad, welcome.
What's up, homie?
Are you covering Bellator or anything tonight, Vlad?
I'm sure. I have no doubts he is.
Well, not if he's over here. Okay. I had to clean this up and Kevin Jones, Mark O. Madsen, and Pantoja. Kevin Lee's brother's about to fight in Bellator now. What's his name?
I'm waiting for it.
Plus 3. What did I say it was? Plus 340.
All right, we got Lugo versus Lee. Jornell Lugo versus Keith Lee.
Keith Lee. That must be yeah. Yep, there it is. Okay, so here's our agreed upon 3-leg parlay. Pays plus 340. Do you see it up there?
Jones, Madsen, Pantoja. Oh yeah, I've got that all. I'm all over that.
That's your $100 bet, right?
Yeah.
Did you? Okay. Did you make your $100 one fight bet or not? I know you did a stupid $50 on Josie Nunez, but
I did not.
you did say $50. You bet $50 on Josie Nunez.
Chase Sherman on points. I've got ridiculous parlay with Jones, Sherman, Pantoja, Madsen, Cannonier, Podletnikov, which you talked.
Oh yeah. What's that? That was a good one. That one pays off even better.
I have another ridiculous parlay with Sherman, Cannonier, and Plotnikov, which I guess you talked me into again. Jones, Pantoja, and Madsen is a heavy investment. Nunez is an interesting investment. And then I have Yankees 2-team parlays with Antonio Braga Neto.
He's not. That fight's off.
All right. Well, it was an early bet, man. Sorry.
Huh?
And
No,
then
but you'll get refunded.
Bahamondes.
You'll get refunded for that.
Well, I'll wait to see if Bahamondes wins.
What did
If
you take
Bahamondes wins, I'll
anyway?
make some
What did you
money.
take on that fight? That
What's
Anthony, that Braga Neto. Who did you take on that?
I took Neto.
Oh, me too. Me too. Abdul Razak Al Hassan. He's overrated.
Yeah.
Rapist. Just kidding. I know it's a false allegations. I know. I'm messing with you. I'm just being a jerk. Okay, plus 478.
But yeah, it was a couple plus money, and I've got way more on 888, and apparently still some in my bankroll to play with. Anyways, we'll figure it out later.
There's our other one. Chase Sherman, Cannonier, Platnikov, plus 478. So there's both of them right in a row of both those. Good. All right.
I'm really confident on this card. I mean, there's a couple underdogs that I got going on. I get it, but I'm really confident on this card.
And yeah, me too. Me too. I feel very good, and I've been. I don't know. I think my vortex is spinning the right way, if you know what I mean. Like I feel like things are going good for me as of lately. You know, I've been starting to do yoga in the morning. Maybe that's has something to do with it. It's like 20 minutes before I go to work. Just because I'm old, man. I got my muscles. If you don't stretch them out, they get real tight.
Dude,
Feel it.
You're old?
Yeah, I'm older than you, buddy. You keep forgetting that.
Not by much.
I think 4 years.
Anyways, whatever. We'll make it.
All right, I'm gonna put in our 6-fight parlay, and this is the big money maker. Well, we'll make so much if all 6 of these fight, not even this parlay, but the other 2, our 2 3-fight parlays. But this one does them all. And it's gonna be awesome. Once we hit, I'm gonna party. Yeah. Me and my wife and Nora and Brandon, my son, at party. Okay. So we got all 6. Sasha, Trevin, Chase Sherman, Madsen, Cannonier, Elzina Pantoja for
Not bad.
plus 2,488.
Lock it in.
I did already. Plus 2,488. And there it is. Show this up there for a couple minutes, and then we're gonna end broadcast. There it is. Look at that. That's all 6 that we agree on confidently. We could have thrown Austin Hubbard, but I'm not confident with that anymore because Vince Pichel, I might have to hedge bet him. Or no, he's the favorite, so that wouldn't even make sense. You can only hedge bet underdogs.
What was that? Fletcher, Jones, Sherman, Madsen, Cannonier.
Right?
Cannonier, Sherman, Madsen, Pantoja. Oh yeah, I like Pantoja.
Okay. All
Plus
right.
2,213. What'd you get?
Plus two. Do you see it on the board?
Yeah, plus 2,200. Okay.
2,488. Yeah, I did half a unit. That'll pay 248.80. So, all right.
That's 6. All right.
That's 6 fight parlay, which is very hard to get. It's that's harder to get than a superfecta in horse racing. Superfecta, all you got to do is pick 4.
I'm going
All
to
right.
take those on a 14 parlay. So those 6 on a 14 parlay. So
We already did 3-team parlays off these picks. Or are you going to do a 14 parlay now?
Yeah, so I'm going to take these guys or these 6 fights on a 14 parlay. And then I get, if 2 lose, I still make money.
Oh, you're doing your, what's it called? It's like a round robin, but it's different. What's it called?
Yeah, well, it's just a 14 parlay. So it's so I'll put in $10 and it'll cost me $150 for the bet.
That's sort of like a round robin. They do it for you.
A whole bunch of different bets.
Yeah, I do the same thing. You can do it like all different, like you can do 3 fight parlay combination and they'll combine like Pantoja, Platinovic, and Chase Sherman. There's one.
Yeah.
Then they'll do Jones, Cannonier, Madsen. There's one, the Jones, Pantoja, I know. They do like 14 bets or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
Actually, yeah.
But it does cost for every, $10 per parlay? So it cost you 150 or something?
It's not bad.
Right.
Let me figure it out right now.
Yeah, throw it in there. See, I'm not going to do it, but I should do it, but it's too late. I already spent too much. My bankroll is diminishing.
So $46 on the bet. The risk is $690.
What? Yeah, that's way too much.
But
way too much. Drop that.
As long as 4 of those win, I'm good. No,
you got to drop that down to like $10 a bet, not $46 per bet. $10 a bet. That should cost you like how many combinations?
Bet $690. We're good.
You just did it for $690? Well, that would be over half my bankroll. That's like that's so many units.
My return is 5,650.
If all of them hit, yeah, good for you. Good luck, man.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck. It's too rich
for
me.
Drunken Betting with Ranj and Dave. Welcome.
All right, let me see. Look. Oh, I just gave my daughter the phone. All right. Well, anyway, good luck with everybody, your bets. Thanks for tuning in with me and Dave. And Erkenkush. And good luck tomorrow. And I'll see you. What's in the next? Is there a thing going on next week? There is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Man, next week. Yeah, I think I could probably do it. All right. Yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow. You're going to be watching the thing with Vlad? Oh, I got a family reunion tomorrow.
No. I love mail order in Canada. Got some edibles and got some shatter and got some. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fun day tomorrow. Day off.
Oh, you'll be sleeping. All that stuff. All those depressants.
No, we're all good.
Shatter, edibles. You'll be zonked out with
munchies. In the hot tub. It'll be good.
All right, man. I will. Are you no? But are you gonna watch the fights tomorrow with on Vlad's watch
Yeah,
along?
definitely.
All right, I'll see you in the chat tomorrow then.
All right, homie.
All right. Good luck. Later, bud. Later, guy. Later, real MMA. Real news MMA. I think he was the only one. Him and some Spanish guy earlier, right?
We miss you, P. Diz. It's all good.
I know.
It's a
I don't know
busy
if
night.
Pete is.
It's a busy night.
Yeah, Pete. I know. Pete is probably wrestling with Miranda Maverick.
He wishes.
I know he does. All right. I'm out. Later.
Thanks, homie.
I can't even log out. My connection's shitty. Not letting me.
And
right.
welcome to the 8-hour stream.
No, I'm done. I'm just gonna X out. All right, Dave. I'll see you later.
All right, homie.
Bye.
Take care, man.